Yo, what is up, everybody? This is the Dark King's What Ifs here, along with my boys Pickpocket Anime What Ifs and Liquid Soup. All right, we're gonna be doing a new group series, which is gonna be One Piece something. That is gonna actually be called the One Piece. Let's like it's technically What If the Chronicles of the Sons of Shanks, because in this storyline we're gonna put ourselves in the story as if we were the three sons of Shanks. If y'all, this is going to be a very interesting series, so I hope y'all like watch the entire vid and don't just watch like a good 5 minutes of it. And all of our group channels will be put, well, all of our separate channels will be put in the links in the description per all of them. Us, all right, there. Let's go. Go.
All right, see, let me just say something real quick. This is gonna be a fucking fire series, but like, I feel like we not getting as much hype as you because we didn't get to introduce ourselves, and you was just kind of like your boy, like the boy Pickpocket and Liquid, you know.
I ain't
Like we don't, we
complaining.
not.
Huh?
I ain't
Hey, I'm not.
complaining.
Well, I am complaining. I am definitely complaining.
Let's just. All
Let's just
right.
go.
Hey,
Let's get
let's
this
get it.
moving.
Go.
Um. All right. So, how should I start this off?
When we're
Other
I'm
than
born,
the
guessing I'm gonna
fact,
be the one doing most of the talking.
when we're born,
eh.
that's where you should start.
See, but usually I start off hyping up, you know.
You
But
didn't
this
want to
is more
start
of a
off the intro,
discussion.
so that's your fault.
Yeah, true. Fuck off, bro. This is gonna happen
Well
while
then,
when we're
the way we're
recording.
gonna start this fucking what if is we're gonna start with our births.
Right.
You know,
So
it's
yeah, hella complicated. Just so y'all know that automatically.
Mhm. We
'Cause
could always just do it before like we give the origin of Shanks and how he's OP now.
Shanks is always overpowered.
Exactly.
like the
He's
fuck
just
Don't
you
need
way
to
mean
more
change
now.
OP
anything.
now?
But yeah, so y'all want me to explain this?
You do what you gotta do, Chief. I'm just here chilling.
I'm
All
playing
right. So
Terraria.
yeah.
Terraria. This nigga.
Damn. All right, but yeah. So the day that like okay in this series we're all gonna be triplets. Liquid came out first,
What's up?
then me, then Pick. But that entire stress that it put on our mother in the series stressed her body out so much that she ended up dying of childbirth.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Yeah, but
Ugh.
like, yeah, but so she ended up dying in childbirth. So Shanks had to raise us while he on the ship the first 5 years of our lives, and so we were very accustomed to pirate life before that. But he didn't think that that's what the life of kids should be. So what he ended up doing is the same day that Luffy, the same day that he met Luffy, he chose to leave us there with him.
He kicked us out
But
the ship.
Pick, nah, but Pick, you go now.
All right. So we're left there,
Come on,
and we build a bond with Luffy and pretty much the gang. Luffy, Sabo, Ace, who in this is our cousin biologically,
because
but
if y'all didn't know, Shanks is Ace's uncle, but he never says shit through the entire series. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
exactly. Um, but yeah, we all treat each other like brothers, even though three of us biologically are, and one of them is our cousins.
Luffy, we're gonna say this. Luffy's our cousin too because we just don't want to make things too complicated. So we're just gonna say Dragon and Roger were brothers, and Garp's the father of both of them because he can't raise one good Marine. So yeah,
His whole generation's fucked.
he can't make one good Marine.
But hey, he made
Damn.
a hell of a pirate.
Bro,
But
he
yeah,
made
so
hella good pirates.
Mhm.
he made the best pirates, and then the person who completely is trying to take down the Marines himself. Oh
Well, more like reform the Marines, but we don't
no,
talk about that.
he's trying to take him down.
He's trying to take
Like
celestial
he's
dragons down, not the Marines.
yeah,
Yeah, he wants to keep the Marines there as a like surface power to keep people from
Okay,
being
let's stop
real fucking
tangenting.
crazy.
Let me cut this out before we start fucking going on a whole tangent.
nah, keep going.
Oh, this ain't gonna be a what if
Hey,
no more.
Oh,
this
it's
is
still
just gonna be facts.
this is still explaining about the storyline. So keep
Big
yeah,
facts,
pick
big
go.
facts.
But pretty much what Dragon was trying to do, and what Dragon is still trying to do in canon One Piece, is he's trying to take out the Celestial Dragons, but leave the Marines as a base level of like power to stop people from doing anything really over exaggerative. He's trying to get rid of the corruption within the higher power of the military, which so happens to be the Marines because pirates, the high key big baddies in the fucking shit, but we don't talk about that. We don't talk
And
about how Luffy's technically a villain going up against other villains.
yeah, but like technically, the reason that we're also talking much about Dragon is going to be a point in time where all three of us are going to be in the Revolutionary Army. Not,
It's
it's
only
not going
gonna
to be
be
like it's not
yeah,
going
it's
to be
only gonna be a
permanently,
brief period.
but like we'll still be working with Dragon pretty often. It's just not going to be technical lifeline commitment.
It won't be a constant coincidence, pretty much.
Yeah, if Dragon needs us, we'll help. If he doesn't, we doing whatever we want to do.
He calls us through the slimes like, we need help, my guys. Come help. We need it.
Yeah, and
Yeah, he
Dragon
got us.
knows that we'll be the ones being
He
able to
got,
do everything. So
he got us on speed dial.
yes, sir.
Bro, we got them snails on speed dial, my guy.
But yeah, so we spend that entire time with Ace from like the same day that Luffy goes to Ace. We do too, and since Garp technically is also our grandfather, well, because I'm just gonna say reasons. Yeah, reasons. Garp is still our grandfather, so if that doesn't make sense to y'all, we don't even care. We're just gonna say that's how it worked, and I'm just
I
gonna
mean,
say that.
Plot
you
armor.
did say that you did say that Luffy was our cousin.
So
So
yeah,
yeah, that's just plot, I guess.
yeah, yeah. What if plot armor right here? Basic. All right. So yeah, since Garp is technically since Garp is our grandfather here, he does the exact same thing that he did to Luffy with us. And yes, Luffy already has his devil fruit, but we don't. Keep that very good in mind. So
But there is a really fucking dope scene coming up, and
yeah,
you'll understand.
Pig's gonna explain that later, and then Liquid's gonna come in and finally start talking.
I'm gonna be dead
But
ass.
yes,
I'm clueless as fuck to what I'm about to say. Just so that it's just gonna come straight
you
out of
don't
my
think
ass.
exactly that's the point.
That's the point, bro. We
Yeah,
don't
but
script
yes,
our shit. It comes off the dome.
but yeah. So what? Yeah, so Garb is just like throwing all of us into the woods, putting us on balloons and just throwing us up into the sky, and making sure that we have and just saying you better be home by dinner. You're not getting anything to eat, and we're all driven by food at this point, so we want that food. And like we're usually done before Luffy because like our instincts just kick in a little quicker than Luffy's, but we always help him out. Family helps family out whenever they need, so we help Luffy out. We always get to dinner like 5-10 minutes before, right? Just barely beating the buzzer. But yeah, you know how it is. Whenever your parents tell that you can't eat until you do something completely dumb or stupid, but like we ain't gonna talk about that. It's like
Yo,
we
and
ain't.
a little thing on our instincts kicking in a little before Luffy. Let's just say I'm gonna call it primal instincts for now, and you guys will get it later on when we tell you exactly what our devil fruits are.
Yeah, but let's just say at the moment it's primal instincts.
Just
Later
at the
on,
moment.
we'll give you the actual true name for what it is. So
This
just
is too
hold
much
that.
hype for its own good.
Just hold that in mind for a while. Because
Bro,
like my
Liquid's over
G, you
here.
guys are in
Liquid's
it.
I'm over here just like I'm confused as fuck.
you confused, but you hype, bro. You
I'm hype as
confused, but
fuck.
you hype.
I'm the hype man. I'm just here.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I do best, though. I kind of create shit that gets people hyped for like some unknown reason.
Yeah, but yes, sir. But so yeah, we technically getting abused by Garp, like
It's
so
just
much.
tough love,
But
bro. Just tough love. Sounds like any
Yeah,
black
tough.
Latino parenthood.
nah, there's a difference between Latino parenthood. All they get that chocolate, they get that hanger, they get
Hey,
that belt.
nah, bro. If you
Yeah,
had my type of parents when I was back in my native land, these people just be like, go outside, and come back at sunset. If you come back before, we're gonna smack your ass. I'm just like, all right.
nah. Hey, Garp was putting his grandkids onto a legit pulling an up, putting
Mhm.
them on balloons up into the sky, leaving them just to do whatever they need to do. Just
He just
get
wanted to
back.
see the durability, bro. He's trying to test
So
that
their
new
ability
iPhone.
if they can breathe without oxygen, bro. I
But
swear, if one of those
Yes.
balloons went too high, they would have died.
it could have been a possibility, but they didn't.
Oh, it's a definite. Yeah.
We didn't.
Yeah. So yeah,
No one did.
what ends up happening is the same day eventually when Sabo tries to do that stupid shit and just go off on his own, make his pirate crew way too early.
With his daddy
He
issues.
he ends up going to dealing with his celestial dragons, and he technically dies, but like we all know he doesn't.
He got cut.
So yeah, so what ends up happening is Sabo goes to the Revolutionary Army before any of us, and then we'll just say this was all in the span of 1 year. So yeah, Sabo's and then we skip another year, so we've been with Ace and Luffy for a solid year after Sabo's technical death. But this is actually the first time that Dragon bothers to be a real parent. And I know in the actual canon, he always made sure that Luffy stayed alive. But this time in this timeline, he's actually going to bother to speak to his own son instead of just popping up when the son needs him, then dipping right after. So yeah, he comes to check up on Luffy. Garp told him where he was, and he comes to check up on Luffy and his own nephews. So yeah, 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 yeah.
No, fucking stop. Fucking stop. I already knew where it was going. I already knew where it was going.
Oh God.
But
This is
yeah,
why us
so
three idiots cannot record with each other. This shit
Three
happens
idiots
way
with
too much.
with ADHD.
Three idiots with ADHD.
But
but yeah, so that
Dragon
that
becomes
same
an actual
time,
parent for a good year.
yeah, for that year, that same time the dragon came, he asked us if we wanted to go train with him at the Revolutionary Army base, and we all agreed.
We hit him with the
Garp let us
eye.
do whatever. Garp let us do whatever we want because he knew that we had been training a lot since for the last 2 years, and yeah, so he also knew that he really couldn't do anything at that point. We've already gotten so accustomed to what he's doing; it's not really affecting us too much anymore. But yeah, so we end up going with Dragon, and that same time that we go with Dragon, we end up seeing Sabo, which we're all so confused about. We didn't even think Sabo was alive. We didn't even know that he was where he was. But like, we see him, and the actual automatic moment that he gave us, his memories come right back. Since he did lose his memories in canon too, so his memories come right back, and we all just come to do a group huddle, just like come right to Sabo and just like the sappiest bro scene that you'll ever see. But we ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah,
Yeah,
so
it was literally a bruh moment, like bruh,
yeah, like
bro,
bruh.
bruh.
Bruh. You alive?
Just
But like yeah, so we end up staying there. So at this point we're 8, and we end up staying there for around good 4 years until we're 12. and like Shanks knows where we are, so he still comes check up on us whenever he can, whenever he's just like not doing anything, which is almost half the time. So he just like he usually hanging out with us for like 6 out of 12 months anyway. So because he's really rarely ever doing actual pirate work, but we ain't gonna talk about that either. So yeah, Shanks comes to check up on us. We hang out with each other, so we at least still talk to our father. But yeah, so and just so y'all ain't get confused, Shanks is our mother was that's why we're all light skins or dark at least.
Tan, boy.
Yeah, he's tan. I'm the darkest, and then Pig's just in the middle for some reason. Yet Pig's the youngest, so we still make fun of Pig just for that reason alone. We might all be triplets, but Pig's the youngest.
I'm always the youngest in literally fucking everything. I hate
Shit
you all,
happens,
but
man.
I can't help but love you all.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so once we turn 12, we all three of us choose to separate, and Shanks gives us a starter off ship. It's like technically the size of Mihawk's ship. There's enough space for sleep, food, and so yeah, us three go our separate ways, and this is where Liquid's actually going to be able to talk to explain his own story.
Alrighty, boys.
Because since we've all, but give me a second so I can. You go first.
You want me to go first?
And tell everyone what you were doing for 2. Yeah, wait. Yeah, 3, 4.
So I explained what happened to me for 3 years.
12 to 16.
So 4 years.
12 to. Yeah, you're right.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure they left at 17, but I.
Okay. But what about the arm scene?
Oh God. Alrighty.
Okay. So, no, because remember, we're gonna be 16. Zord doesn't get captured.
Hold up. Pause. Prometheus, disconnect and reconnect.
Another
disconnect and reconnect.
Year, so
bro. DC and reconnect, bro.
DC
reconnect to nigga. Reconnect. Your mic is on Lago mode. I don't care what you gotta say.
Oh yeah,
your mic is lagging.
The arm scene,
get out.
Shanks doesn't lose that arm. DK,
leave and come back. Leave and come back.
All right. So do I explain what I do from 12 till 17?
From 12 to from 12 to 17.
12 to 17. All right. So when Shanks gave me my my small ship, I decided to go towards the. Since we're in the Grand Line, I go to Wano. And once I get to Wano, I decide to start learning the way of the sword. And that's where I find 3 different swords. Not gonna name them now, gonna name them later. But when I find those 3 swords, I start learning the 3 sword style. It's very uncommon for people to know that this type of style, so I decided, I was like, fuck it, might as well learn this. But I most commonly use the 2 sword style, but I use the 3 sword style in case shit is going fucking down. But during this training, I spend in Wano for about, I say 2 years at the very least. And during this time, I decided to leave Wano, which would put me on the blacklist, technically on Wano, because technically they thought I was a native for a little while. But once I left, they decided to put me on the blacklist, and I was like, whatever, I'm not going to deal with it. So I end up in a volcano type area where it's extremely hot, and I decide to train there for the next year intensively. And that's where I stumble upon a fruit. Do I continue with that or?
Yeah. Yeah, keep going until
I'm not gonna say what type of fruit, but just say I ate a devil fruit. That's all y'all gonna know. So I eat this devil fruit, and I stay in that island for 2 years straight training. And when I'm 15, I leave, and I go back to where Dragon's HQ is, and I've been doing missions, just doing missions to train.
Yeah. All right, that should be good. Pick, you want to go next?
Nah, you go next.
All right, so for me, this is gonna be a fun story because I'm making half of this shit up, and I'm just making completely new island. So yeah, in this timeline, I'm just gonna say that since at the moment we're close, either in the Grand Line for Dragon, we started off in the Grand Line for Dragon's headquarters. I don't even know where it is in canon because I don't even think anyone ever tells us. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in the Grand Line. So once for my journey, there was this island that I had heard about inside of the Grand Line that barely any person that's ever been able to come onto the island has made it out. And I just thought, ha, sounds fun. So my ass just pulls a, all right, yeah, let's pull a white move, go towards danger. But yes, but yes, so I head towards the island, and all of the stories that I had heard about this island was it was the home of the deadliest people, and I just thought, hey, if they're deadly, they could probably train me. And once they hear about who my father is, there is absolutely no chance that they're going to be dumb enough to try to kill me. So that's always the card that you use. That's always the card that we use to make sure that we don't die. That's the card we use. So,
do you know who our dad is?
like, you do know who my father is, right? Like, don't get it twisted. We can beat almost anyone up ourselves, but we just never feel like dealing with the hassle of having to clean up the body because they ain't surviving if we fight.
Too much work to clean.
Yeah. So yeah, I head towards this island, which just liquid. I have half a mind to name it the exact same thing that I use for my, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Home of Assassins.
All right, I guess.
Yo, bet. All right then. Looks like I know exactly who one of my ships is gonna be if I do this right. So yeah. Pick, don't get mad. But yeah, so you know what? I'm gonna pull a DC, and I'm gonna put something from DC into here. Okay. So the name of this complete island that no one's ever been able to come back unless you have the blessing of the person who rules this kingdom. And people know about it, but no one ever is able to go to it. And the only one of the main reasons is it's technically like Rafta. You people know that it exists, but it takes it's like unless you're a genius or you're completely lucky, you ain't making it there. So people know it exists, but no one knows exactly where it is. But due to the fact that I'm not Zoro and I have luck on my side when it comes to directions, I make it there within 6 months. And most people would say 6 months is a technical long time to be searching for one place, but we're stubborn, like very stubborn. So I don't think 6 months was long enough. But so I ended up making it to this island, and the name of this island is, they still haven't guessed yet, Nanda Parbat. And of course, because like I'm too lazy, and that's what we're doing. So I walk onto the island, and due to the fact that I found the island, and I'm the first person to find this island in the last, let's just say, we're at the moment I'm still 12, and I'm the last person to find it since Goldie Roger himself, because of course Roger was able to find it. But yeah, so people are surprised and they're like, this kid might be something. So what ends up happening is they take me to the person who rules it. And his name, if y'all haven't guessed yet, is Ra's al Ghul. Because why not? And I train under him specifically because I'm the first person to find it since Roger himself. And I'm and then he also figured out who my father was, and he was like, if I can get this boy stronger and surpass his own father, this boy might be the deadliest machine that will ever exist in the entire world, and he might be a very good person to one day take the throne of the king. As he also says this because he has a daughter, and y'all know where I'm going with this, because I did the same shit in my Spider-Man series for absolutely no reason at all, besides the fact that I wanted to. But yeah, so his daughter Nissa is gonna be who I train with most of the time because we're roughly around the same age. She's 13 at the moment and I'm 12, and Raj just says, perfect. Y'all could train together, learn, hopefully like each other, and then maybe one day get married. Why not? So I spend around 2 years and 6 months training there, and I completely excel in all the trainings that they've practiced there. And one of the main reasons is because when you have Garp as a grandfather, I don't think there's much that Ra's al Ghul can do to you that you haven't experienced before. Like, what's he gonna do? Throw you off a mountain? Garp does that on a weekly basis. So Raj is completely surprised about how durable I am, how good my reflexes and instincts are. So he decided during on that 12 around on that exact third year mark, around the exact same day that Liquid got his devil fruit, I get mine. But where I get mine is a completely different location. I have to Raj heard about this guy. Raj got this guy that needed to be assassinated, which he called me because I was one of the best assassins that they had, and I was still technically relatively new to that technical Nanda Parbat. So I go to this island alone, and once I get to this once I get to the island that the guy that I was supposed to kill, maybe around my 600-700th kill. And I get to this island, and I end up having to go completely to like around 5-6 miles underground into the complete darkness and like just complete like place where shadows are just completely running everything. Like not running everything, but it's mostly you could only see the shadows of everything. Which it's technically like a mixed match world because over like where Luffy, the mirror world is technically like something like that ended up happening, but in this world, instead of just being like mirrors and everything, it's where you can't see the actual person, you can only see the shadows. And eventually, I hit this. Once I kill the guy, something weird pops up right in front of me out of complete nowhere. And it's this weird devil fruit, which, me being me, of course I eat. And, of course, all devil fruits taste completely horrible, but I'm just wondering what ability that I got. But, yeah, I head back to Nanda Parbat, hang out with my girlfriend Nissa, and we just chill for around a few weeks and months after that. Well, we chill out for the rest of that year, but I go back to the Revolutionary Army headquarters the same day that Liquid gets back from one of his last missions from that year. And Nissa chose to come along with me just to see what we were going to be doing. And I told her that I'm going to technically be a pirate for a while, so she said, Her and Roger said, "Do whatever you want as long as you come back and take the throne. We don't care what you do. We know that you're the strongest person here, so one of the strongest people here. So just do what you need to." But yeah, I get back around that 4th year, and pick go. Your turn.
All right.
I like
See,
how mine was the most basic.
yeah, it really was. And
I didn't
trust
know
me,
where to go with that.
mine's is not gonna be complicated, but it's gonna be more in depth than yours was.
Oh
Is
shit.
everyone getting more in depth than mine?
Well,
Probably
no.
not. Probably not.
I didn't even think
Okay.
we could get a girl in this, but alright. But I guess you already broke that rule, but fuck it.
Wait, definitely get a girl. We just never said we never specified when you can get a girl.
You
That's
never told
one
me
of the
this
main
rule.
things.
I would have fucking went to Alabasta.
Oh yeah. First of all, pick. I know we're still
Yeah.
recording, but like, Liquid never got his answer
So what?
Oh.
about the daughters of you know who.
Oh.
Oh.
I need to know now, bro.
We got to know.
I need a yes
Oh.
or a no, bro. If it's a yes, I'm hyped. I'm not even mad what the fuck Prometheus did just now. I just need a yes.
You just need a yes.
Please.
But I'm so tempted to just say hell nah, nigga.
Bruh.
Just say yes.
You know what? Fuck it. Why not?
Yes, boys. Yes.
All right, but pick.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
This is gonna be real interesting, Chief.
Alright,
But
go.
go.
Alright, so I'm not gonna be bad with directions. Just this time, I'm gonna be on my Zoro shit. I'm gonna just hop in the boat and let the fucking waves take me.
So what you're saying is you just let the wind guide me.
Bro, I am the waves at this point. That's how little control I feel
Okay,
like
but
fucking
before
giving.
pick starts, yeah, but before pick actually completely starts, I also have to explain something else. I'm also using 3-sword style. I just depending on how I feel, I use as many swords as I want. But 3-sword styles
He's
for
on
all
that
of us.
killer bee shit, bro.
Wait,
Yeah.
didn't we all get
I
3-sword
honestly
style?
could.
Or did I just go with 2 swords? Could have
No, you went
sworn.
with 3.
Yeah, we all went with 3. Yeah. Cause why the fuck not? Zoro is no longer special.
Fuck
But
him.
Oh.
Zoro's still gonna be better than us, but like,
Quick facts.
there's actually, yeah, but go.
Alright, so the waves just fucking take me. And in the distance, I see an island. This has never been a found island before. It has no danger, no danger rating, nothing about it, no info. Completely new island. And I gotta go over to it.
Power Rangers.
Mute yourself, DK.
Power Rangers.
DK.
I'm over here singing the Dino.
I know.
Yeah,
I
I know.
know.
I
Power is
can hear
hype,
that.
but mute your shit.
Mute your shit. Just in the background, you start hearing DK saying Power Rangers, bro. Fuck it.
Hey, that shit.
Hey,
Fire.
I'm not disrespecting. I'm not disrespecting. I'm just saying, nigga, in the background, really?
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You do gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh,
But let me continue. Let me continue. So I go over to the island, and as soon as I step foot on the ground, I can tell I am being watched heavily. And I walk through very dense forest, and I'm just walking through it. And eventually, I settle on this spot as a little resting area. I will search the entire island, and if I can't find anything to help me at all, I will leave. But you already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna find something pretty fucking interesting. Uh, but yeah. So I find a little water like area, like a little river, and I take a drink, and I turn around, and I see a ninja. Um, yeah, she kind of a baddie, you know. Uh, I actually do have to thank the boy Liquid for bringing this OC into it
Yes,
because
sir.
that's who I'm talking about. You know, she was a baddie the moment I seen her, bro. But you know,
She's thick with
that's for later
triple
talk,
C's, bro. Triple C's.
bro. She thick in the hips.
Too goddamn thick. Thicker than a fucking pound cake.
exactly.
Only black folk know that shit.
Damn, bro. But yeah. So immediately she's just standing there, and I can tell she was the one watching me the entire time. And she just straight outright says, "You are the first person to visit this island ever, except for our origin, like our original people who found the island and made it into what it is." And she offers me training. And it just so happens to be that she's the daughter of the most powerful ninja. So you know she be kind of going crazy, bruh. And it's not like a power hierarchy. It's more who makes better decisions and who's the strategist who will become
Grandmaster.
the leader of the village or the grandmaster. Like the leader, the grandmaster, and the most powerful are all different titles, but they're all respected equally because they know if they were to all ever gang up, no one could possibly stop them. You know, because one fucking powerful, the other good at strategy. And bro, anything group coordinated is just with the ninjas, you don't stand a chance. If ninjas are coordinated, how else do I put this but you're shredded to fucking pieces? Almost literally. And you know it's true. You know it's straight fucking facts. But yeah. So, you know, I accept the training. And damn, if you hear my dog barking, fuck. But it'd be like that sometimes. But I accept the training. And over the time of me training, I travel. I go through even denser forest, and there's rumored to be a cave at the base of a mountain that's in one of the most difficult parts to travel through. But primal instincts kick in, and I find my way to it. And this will actually be the most powerful ninja's daughter's first time seeing it. And it's a beautiful crystal cave. Like it has a crystal opening and it's really fucking nice to look at. So we travel in and there is 6 ways. And I just kind of eeny, meeny, miny, mo that shit. Because if you
Bullshit,
ever
just
talk
walked.
to me...
You just kept walking. Shut your ass. You just went straight. You didn't care. You just walked.
Liquid,
You ain't following
shit.
any directions. You just going wherever you feel like.
You legit looked at her and be like, alright, we're going this way.
just because you guys know me too well and that I'm indecisive about anything, so I'll just go with whatever. Don't bring it up in the video.
Indecisive.
We need to make it somewhat actual, really. Like, you know you ain't getting anywhere. Just thinking, okay, left to right, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, looking at. All right, we take right.
Not gonna lie, I think
somehow
all of us in that situation would just be like, all right, we're going this way. We all separate.
But at least we know we'll eventually get back to each other.
Eventually.
Zoro's not getting anywhere. He's gonna be lost for eternity until someone actually that knows directions.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Which
But
I know my directions
Your mic was
pretty good.
shit.
That's why I knew how to get to the assassin head.
You know your lag pretty fucking well as well, DK.
He muted himself.
Hey, he be hella lagging. I can still insult a nigga even if he muted himself. It's not against the law.
Continue with your shit,
or
though.
is it? Alright.
Please.
Okay, fuck.
Fuck, hurry up.
Shut up. Okay, but so we travel in, and I just pick a random fucking direction, and we both walk that way. And eventually, we get to a clearing. And this clearing is plain. It looks plain. And I walk in, and it was a trap set up by the first person that wielded the devil fruit in the center of the room. And it wasn't well, like it wasn't made well, because that person was immediately fucking hunted down and killed. The only reason the cave was known about is because that was his last escape. Like that's where he went to try to escape the people that were hunting him down before the devil fruit was even known about. So he set
It's
up
all
a little
coming out of your
trap.
ass.
Oh, definitely, without a fucking doubt. You know, this is all coming out of my ass. None of this.
I'm over here with like the most basic details, and y'all just have a big long ass story. I said my shit in 2 minutes, and now we're like 40 minutes into the video. But we're not gonna talk about that, are we?
No, we ain't. We really ain't.
Alright, continue before I fucking change it.
You forget
Alright,
you're barely starting off YouTube, so you'll get here eventually.
Fuck all of you.
Shut up. But I'm gonna get back to it.
Alright.
Okay, but I don't know exactly what the trap is gonna be. I'm gonna just say it was pretty fucking easy to evade because I'm not 100% certain. I have narrowed it down to like 30 abilities, but I do not know which one to fucking pick. But you know,
he's indecisive, as we've already said. We give him a good 3 weeks to figure out an ability.
Fucking hell.
Still hasn't came up with.
I narrowed it down to at least 30, okay?
Bro, I picked my shit immediately when we came up
Like,
with this. What if?
Me and Liquid picked our shit, like, within a day. You came over here, we gave you a good, like, okay, come on, give it to us by next week. Yeah, okay, you haven't picked it yet, give it to us by next week. It's been 3 weeks. Come up with the ability.
I will. I'll actually be ability hunting tonight.
Bull, you're going straight to sleep.
Oh, God.
Actually, no. You can help me on this. I woke up at like 2 p.m. I swear. I'm good.
Alright, go.
But yeah. So I evade the trap pretty fucking easily, especially with my new ninja skills. And I'm not gonna say I'm the best, but I am no slouch. Like, I could take on probably a mid tier in the village with relative difficulty. So, you know, I'm pretty fucking in the middle.
You're decent.
You're decent.
Pretty much.
So, so what you're saying is, I can mop the floor with you.
Oh, remember, this is only like, what,
at the
year
moment
into my training? Like, this is only like a year into my training at the moment? Yeah.
That would be 3 years because we all have to get our devil fruits at the exact same day.
Well, I'm gonna let y'all decide on that. All I know is I was focused on swordsmanship for most of it.
Yeah. If we all get our devil fruits on the exact same day, I'ma just say I held on to that bitch. Cause
before eating it.
Why not? My man really wanted to swim.
Shut up.
I'm going to hell.
You definitely are, without a doubt.
Alright, let's move on.
Yeah, let's just get off the topic of niggas drowning. But, you know, according to what just fucking happened now, I grab the devil fruit and I hang on to it for a little bit. You know, I ask around if they know what devil fruits are, and they say no. They have no prior knowledge to what a devil fruit is.
So you're
Even
saying
their
that they could all swim?
know. Oh, fucking course. Like, bitch. No ninja be drowning on my block, bruh. The fuck? We ain't pulling the Jiraiya. Oh god, no. Shut the fuck up. You already know. You already.
Chill it out. Calm it down.
It doesn't help that he's black, so we already know he's gonna have trouble swimming in the first place.
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck. Let's move on. We haven't even gotten into the present time yet.
That would go for all of us then. Fuck you all. Fuck both of you.
I'm over here trying to move on. Y'all keep tangenting. Come on, let's go.
Always on that skid it, bitch. So what the fuck was that?
I was trying.
Alright, so I have half of mine to finish your story off for you, but go.
Shut the fuck up, DK.
Because it's been around like a good 5-10 minutes and you still only a year into your story.
Hurry up.
Because the rest of it's gonna be pretty much a fucking time skip.
Go!
Wait, yeah. Shut the fuck up and let me go. So pretty much, I grab the devil fruit and we leave. Since they have no prior knowledge, like fucking knowledge on what devil fruits are, they don't know what it is. You know, we are some of the first in decades to fucking go to that cave and live. So, you know, when we get back, we pretty much tell what happens and how my unfucking godly luck, for some unknown reason, I went to pretty much the right direction to not fucking die. But yeah, so yeah, I'm saying yeah a lot. I should probably stop playing Terraria and focus. But I trained for another 2 or so years, and on the day of my leaving, I challenged the strongest ninja to a battle, and I'ma just say, I get fucking swept, nigga. Like, to put it surely, I get swept. But like, I put a mediocre challenge on a nigga that could probably take out a fucking, I don't know.
The admiral, maybe.
Maybe an admiral. A commander, yes. An admiral, meh.
Depends on which one we're talking about.
You can fight a vice admiral. There you go.
Fine. He can fucking wipe the floor with a vice admiral.
And getting mobbed by an admiral. Okay, he can be any vice admiral but Garp.
Of course! Garp is untouchable! Bitch, the fuck? He threatened Son Goku. And he could back up his words, bro. But, yeah. Let me focus.
Okay, so I'm assuming one thing. We all have a problem with taking naps at random times. That just runs in the family.
I just randomly eat
shit.
I get hungry at random ass times. Like in the midst of battle, I'm just munching on food.
You know, me and DK over there dying like, hey, we need backup, and Liquid's over there just like,
wait, what?
Can I finish my apple first?
Then all I do is take out one sword and swipe, and then I'm still chewing.
Seems like something you'd do.
Like,
but
fat time skip.
Yeah, but I fucking eat my fruit somewhere along the ride, and being fashionably late, we all eat our devil fruits around at the same time, but I still
Same.
arrive last.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
We eat the devil fruits the exact same day, same hour, same minute, same second. Just
same
ironically.
picosecond, bro, or picosecond. Just unironically, yeah. And knowing me, I don't care about the taste or nothing. I just eat it like, I guess, and finish it.
It's a waste of food if you don't finish it.
Yeah, we all finished it.
Exactly.
So whose point of view we're gonna go from here?
All right, so you want me to go back?
Yeah, you go.
Actually,
This is about to be.
oh
an
wait,
hour
wait,
video
wait,
anyway,
one second, one second. Liquid, can you pause it real quick?
It's gonna be difficult.
I don't think he can.
Can you? I don't think you can pause OBS.
Nah. So just
I'm
say
not
what you
gonna
need to
lie,
say.
I had a really dope scene, like a really dope way of ending it off. Should I just have it happen? Should I just do it?
Nah, we'll do that for part 2.
Yeah. So do I stop it here?
Nah, I want to explain at least one more thing before we actually.
All right.
I got it. Damn.
Goddamn pick. Did you die,
Alright,
bro?
but
Did you get kidnapped?
I got a very cool way for us to end this part off. Okay.
All right, bet.
All right. So what happens is pick. I'm like Liquid was the first one to come the same day that he ate the devil. Like around the month after he ate the devil fruit, he came back to the dragon, and he heard something. The day that we ate our devil fruits, Ace's dumbass chose to leave and start his own crew.
Mhm.
So you're like, if he needs us, he'll call. And then I came up around when the days around me and Pick came on our birthday. Because like we knew that's when Shanks would be coming around because he never misses our birthday. So I was the first one there. Like I was the first one there. Then you show up because you were finishing a mission, and then Pick shows up around like a good 2 hours later. Because like knowing
right.
Pick, yeah, knowing Pick, he's not going to be on time. But yeah, so the way that I want to end this off is just like, so like Luffy and Ace have been training the entire time with Sabo at the Revolutionary Army base. So like they're actually getting stronger than they were in canon.
They know hockey now, pretty much.
Yeah, technically, but not they're not as very good at it yet. But the way that I want to end this part off is going to be like me, you, and Pick look at each other. We'll legit all know exactly what we're thinking. We like have the same smirk on our face, and we know all three of us got devil fruits, and we all three of us explain exactly what it is, and we just say Logia, as we just say, as we just look at each other and just say 3, 2, 1.
And that's where we cut it off.
Yup. Cut it off right there.
All right.
10 out of 10.
Like and subscribe, boys.
Yeah, like this vid, subscribe to whoever channel you're watching this on. 90% chance is gonna be mine, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Oh, fucking flex. I see.
It's gonna be all of our channels because we all getting shout outs from everybody.
Yes.
All right, deuces,
Liquid's
everybody.
still getting the least amount of views.
I just started, bro. All right, deuces, everybody. Like and subscribe.
Deuces.
Like for more.
You